That's my mom's Wisteria. Had that for a long time. Grows these big bunches of flowers. And then it starts, after those are falling off, then it starts growing beans. And it'll have beans up to 8 inches long on it. The pine tree was alive when we planted it. And then the pine tree died, and then the wisteria is kind of holding up the dead trunk. It's pretty good size. Show you my chicken run in the coop. We built this run last year. I had a smaller run that didn't have a roof on it, just had screen on the top, and it was a mess in the winter. The screen was full of leaves and it got wet in there, and when the winter gets bad, they're just cramped up in just a little tiny space inside the coop. So just thought I would spend a little bit of money on this run and get them protected from the winter and give them a little area where they can hang out in there in the winter when the weather gets bad. I also have this screen on the end that I roll down when it gets windy and snowing in the winter, keep the snow from blowing through there. We open up the coop in the morning and leave the run closed, and we leave them in the run for a couple hours in the morning. Maybe let the predators get away from the house a little bit in the morning. I hang the food up a little bit higher so that the mice and stuff can't get to it as easy. Got it all screened in nice. The screen goes down and out about 2 feet underneath all the gravel here. I got a couple little roosting spots for them. This is the east side, and the sun will come through here in the morning, and sometimes they roost, or sometimes they get up there and roost in the morning. And I don't use the egg box like they designed it. They designed it so you can flip that lid up, but I just get the eggs from the inside. Let's see what we got in there today. Yeah, they like the little corner spot here, and it's usually the first box on this side, first or second, but they're all in the first. And I do have a little bit of food in here so they can get some food in the morning. I got power out here. Can check on them at night, or when I'm closing them up at dark, I check on them. So they got a little ramp up to the door that goes outside, and then some of the other ones have a kind of a gimpy leg, so I put this other little ramp so they can kind of ease their way up to the roost. I got the roost up pretty high, and you can see it's got a metal ceiling, metal roof on here, which is nice. When I didn't have the run protecting the top of it, and it would have snow on it, the chickens would make enough warmth in here where the roof would actually condensate in here, which wasn't good. So another benefit of having the enclosed run is that it'll keep the snow off of there, and it won't condensate in the winter and drip on them when they're roosting. I also have this neat little thing from Tractor Supply with the temperature and humidity. It's kind of nothing we can really do besides just monitor. It's just interesting to see what the humidity gets inside here, what the temperature gets. I probably should add another vent in here. I got these nice, these are Amish window. Actually, the coop is made by the Amish, but these are Amish made little windows. They're pretty inexpensive. And yeah, that's about it. Well, when I got the coop, I put down, I think it's 1/4 inch plywood, because they just had rough cut boards. So I put a 1/4 inch plywood on the bottom and then up the sides a little bit, just to keep the sawdust and the chicken coop from getting down through the boards or any kind of critters or anything coming up through the bottom. That's been working out good. What is it? What are you guys doing now? The rooster we call Big Man. Probably the best rooster I've ever seen. He's not mean at all towards people. He keeps the girls in line. They've got just a regular layer pellet in there I get from a local feed store. When they molt in the fall, I give them Feather Fixer high protein food, and that seems to help quite a bit. They need a lot of protein when they're molting because that's what the feathers are made out of. I think this run is 12 feet out from the existing. It used to be a woodshed, now it's just a storage building. But it's 12 feet out and it's 24 feet wide. And you can see we did a clear panel in the middle, or translucent panel in the middle. With the snow load here, we didn't want to do a whole roof with that because it would, you never know with the winters that we get, so we just did a panel in the middle, and it adds a lot of light in here. It's nice. You can see they did a nice job on the ridge beam. It's a I wouldn't call it a triple man, but it's a double 2x12 with a laminate piece of plywood in the middle, and then the roof panels are, so I had a bunch of roof panels. Some of them have the felt paper or the felt material stuck on the bottom. They're an actual metal roof panel, so that helps with the condensation. I went around, I don't know if you could see these the little blocks in between the rafters. I went around and sealed up every little hole I could find, including in between all the purlins. I put blocks in between all the purlins and sealed everything up. Then I screened in the soffits here. My cousin's coming to do some more work here, and I'm gonna have, while he's here, he's gonna have his brake here with some coil stock. So I'm gonna have him bend up a piece that goes underneath here and wraps around, covers up the end of this, and I'll probably have him do a piece all the way around, because we got carpenter bees real bad, and I don't want them boring into the new lumber here. These this screened in pieces on the side, I made these in panels. So this is like a 8-foot wide by almost 6 foot tall. I made an actual panel, built the outside frame, put the brace in the middle, and then the diagonal I built that on the floor in the garage, put the screen on it and everything, and then I could just bring it out here and pick it up and put it in the hole. And it was just easier to do that than to try to build it on site. That worked out pretty good. Now I just wanted to get a little video earlier of the chickens in the garden there. They were dusting, especially the rooster. He's so funny, he's kicking up dirt on himself. So just wanted to show you the chicken coop and hope you guys like it. I hope maybe give somebody some ideas. And oh yeah, we did the clear panels on the end. That makes it nice too. So I hope everybody likes the video. If you get a chance to click the like button, it helped me out. Leave a comment if you want, and subscribe to the channel. It's just a young channel starting out, and I appreciate your time, and catch you on the next one. Thank you.